Hello, everyone. I am Marcelo Iñarra, Director of Club de Fundraising, a big and wide Spanish-speaking change makers community covering the whole Latin America and Spain. So we are today with Jane Lowe from the Fundraising AI Global Summit. So welcome, Jen.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
So we are very pleased that Club de Fundraising is a media partner of the Global AI Global Summit. So Jen will share in these minutes more about this free conference that is tackling one of the main issues that every organization in the planet, social organization in the planet, is in a big challenge in nowadays. So Jen, can you start to explain about a little bit more about the spirit and the group behind the Fundraising AI Global Summit?
Sure. So at Fundraising AI, we are an independent collective of nonprofit leaders and technologists who are really passionate about the ethical use of AI to support nonprofit fundraising. So we believe that AI has the potential to transform the nonprofit giving sector, but also that there are risks and challenges inherent in the adoption of AI. And our goal is to make organizations aware of how to navigate those challenges. So our intent is to help organizations use AI responsibly and beneficially, and that is the core of everything that we do.
So I understand that this conference will be covering those issues. No, notice. And can you give us some clues about, in the case that we agree that is that we are living in a transit or transiting in this moment a milestone in humanity. So so how we can ensure that I am using AI in a responsible and beneficial way? So can you explain a little bit the vision behind this conference?
Sure. So one of the things that we have at Fundraising AI is actually we've developed a framework for responsible and beneficial AI in fundraising for the nonprofit sector. This is the first ever guide that's geared towards fundraising and maximizing nonprofits' beneficial outcomes. So more than 200 organizations and individuals have actually endorsed these principles so far. And the framework includes 10 core pillars to consider when adopting AI for personal and professional use. So that includes concerns like privacy and security, data ethics, accountability, transparency, and more. You can actually see the framework anytime at fundraising.ai/framework. And so at this year, the summit, our goal is really to use each session to actually support one of those guiding principles so that you can learn what each principle is and what it takes to successfully implement these strategies while also building your AI fluency and skill set. So our goal is that everyone who attends the conference comes away with a greater understanding of why and when to adopt AI and how, using the framework, you can adopt AI responsibly in a way that maximizes your mission and your fundraising.
So thank you, Jan. Can you tell more about the methodology of this conference? How it will be a free conference? It will be one day. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
Sure. This year's summit is one day only. So it's Tuesday, October 1st, and we'll have live sessions taking place from 8 a.m. Pacific time to 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. That said, we also are really interested in supporting the global audience who's interested in AI. And so we do have a series of pre-recorded sessions in the early morning before the live sessions start that are geared to present a more international perspective on the use of AI and applications in an international kind of sector. So our sessions are actually organized, like I said, by framework principles, so privacy and security, transparency, data ethics. We also have sessions organized by knowledge level and familiarity. So we've got beginner sessions, intermediate sessions, and advanced sessions, so you can find the right sessions that apply for your AI journey. And sessions this year will be organized in the insight stage, the innovation stage, and the integration stage. So that's going to allow for high-level topics, everything from high-level topics down to hands-on experiences, actual workshops, and more content and time to explore these contents in more detail.
Well, I can't wait to be part of the meeting because I think it's everyone in every workshop or forum on that we are facing in the Spanish-speaking countries is AI is quite new, and there are a lot of concerns and some that serious concerns, not because it's clear that it's something new and it's a kind of it's a revolutionary step for the humanity, and we have the responsibility as a non-profit in the non-profit sector to balance in some way. That is the big question is the AI will be accelerating the consumism to destroy the planet, or we can yeah, it's true. So these kind of things are that is as environmental organizations should be concerned about that, and how we can balance that. Should we be regulating some elements in the AI on this? I think is are part of the big debates that we need to. I imagine in the conference we will be covering those elements. And at the same time, is you have maybe an unlimited capacity for create AI teams in terms of that for smaller organizations in Brazil, in Peru, or in Central America and Mexico. So Argentina, that you can have an experience, a collective knowledge that you can handle different set of social issues. So I think it's fantastic but we have this kind of a dilemma in this time. So I would like to know more about what kind of speakers do you have that we have, because it's I feel part of this conference. So we feel part of this conference include the fundraising. Can you tell more about the speakers that will be presenting these 3 sets of big issues?
We are really excited about this year's summit lineup. It's a fantastic roster of speakers. So we'll have sessions, we'll have interviews, we'll have panels, and we'll cover everything from high-level trends and actionable strategies to real-life examples of nonprofits who are using AI successfully today. So some of the main sessions that I want to highlight are you can join us on the first. You can catch an in-depth interview with Cassie Kozyrkov, who was formerly the chief decision scientist at Google. You can catch a keynote presentation by Afua Bruce, who's a public interest technologist working at the intersection of technology, policy, and society. We have a must-see session on AI principles and practices by Randy Fernando, who's the co-founder of the Center for Humane Technology. We've also got a fireside chat with Seth Godin and Floyd Jones of Back Black, and many, many other leading voices in the nonprofit and technology sectors. So it's truly a day of can't miss content.
How many speakers do the conference has on
we have 40
plus
speakers teed up for the day.
Okay, it's fantastic. So, and how can we participate in the conference? We will be live chats. How the people will have the capacity to interact with the speakers. It will be difficult maybe in the pre-recorder. I don't know if you have it will be possible to interact or not, but tell us more about the interaction of the participants.
Sure. So our streaming platform this year and our partners at Community Boost will allow for discussion and chat during the sessions. We will have a Q&A function in which you'll be able to vote on the most common popular questions that we want answered. We do have the ability to message individuals in the chat. There's obviously emoji reactions, there's threads so that you can have an ongoing conversation with someone because there's a lot happening in the chats at any given time. This year, we will have a lounge option following specific workshops. So on the integration stage, we're offering in-depth hands-on workshops about how to use specific tools or how to engage in more specific topics. And after each one of those sessions, we'll actually have a lounge option to have a more in-depth conversation directly with the speakers or the team behind the tool. So those are great ways to get folks involved. We'll have different resources that we're dropping and promoting during the session so that you can see different content. And throughout the conference, we'll be finding more opportunities to engage.
Well, it sounds fantastic that this possibility to present all the doubts and the possibilities directly to the speakers, I think it's and also horizontally. And the Spanish-speaking community is really very talkative, and And so I hope that I imagine that there's a lot of people that are listening this interview will be really very keen to participate. So this is my next question: is how the people can register to the conference?
Yeah, so as you mentioned before, and I love this about our summit, it is 100% virtual and free to attend. So we're able to make all of this content fully available to all attendees for no charge. And so the easiest way to get involved and register for the summit is to go to fundraising.ai/summit. And there's a registration link that you can click on and just fill out some basic information, and you'll get more information about how to access our streaming platform. And you'll be able to actually add specific sessions to your calendar. If there's some things that you want to make sure not to miss, you can start building out your agenda today.
So just to recap, it's a great opportunity because we will have the best thinkers and doers in the AI. It's a platform for debate to present your fears and your excitement about AI, and it's a possibility that, and also it's free, that is and it's virtual. It's giving the chance that if you are in Cusco or in a small town in Spain or in a small town in Mexico, you can access you only need to register to the fundraising.ai/summit, and it's a fantastic opportunity, and I think I want to congratulate all of you in this initiative. I am encouraging all the members of the Club de Fundraising. I will speak in Spanish. I imagine that is, I don't know if you speak some Spanish, Jim.
I took some in school, but I haven't retained it very well.
Okay, it's your time. It's your time to show your abilities in Spanish. Ok, los quiero invitar a toda la comunidad del Club de Fundraising a que se una a esta conferencia virtual gratuita de un día completo para que podamos plantear nuestros miedos, plantear nuestras dudas y plantear también todas las posibilidades que da. Es un momento de hablar, es un momento para poder encontrar cuál es el camino correcto para las organizaciones sociales, y este grupo de colaboradores que se han juntado para poder crear esta conferencia es realmente una oportunidad única, y por eso quiero enfatizar en español esta posibilidad. Solamente se tienen que anotar en fundraising.ai/summit, y ahí van a poder de manera gratuita participar en esta conferencia.
I picked up conferencia.
I imagine that it's in the school you learn everything about the Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
So thanks so much, Jen, for first of all for organizing this event. In Club de Fundraising, we feel really very proud to be part of this event as a media partner. I don't know if you want to close in the way that you are willing to close this interview.
We're just excited to continue expanding our global presence, and your partnership is so critical. So I'm super grateful for the opportunity to work with everyone and make the summit knowledge as widely available as possible. So I hope to see everyone here on October 1st. Register anytime. And if you have any questions at all, you can always email hello@fundraising.ai, and we're happy to answer any questions.